What's up, cousins? Welcome to a new video. The first and latest video that I made actually did pretty well. It did better than I expected it to, which I am very grateful for. I got a lot of support and a lot of feedback from it. Before I get into today's topic, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for the support that the last video got. I'm going to try to upload consistently. What I mean by consistently is like once a week. Now, with that out the way, let's get into today's video. Alrighty then, so today's topic is going to be about getting traction and interactions within the RP community on Twitter. Some people feel like this may be a hit or miss with certain people. I don't think that's the case. I just feel like if you try hard enough, you'll get where you want to be within that community. Even though this is pretty much a hobby, I feel like people want to expand their following or like their reach more within the community. So if you're comfortable with where you are right now, this video not for you, Pookie. I'm sorry, I love you, but it's not. If you are one of the individuals that want to expand as a writer and be, I guess, more known, then this video is perfect for you. Before we get started, I just want everyone to know that's watching this, it takes time to get where you want to be. It takes effort to get where you want to be. When I returned back into the role-playing scene back in early 2022, my growth was pretty fast because I kind of followed these steps I'm going to tell you now. I hit like 1,000 followers maybe a month or two into me being back. Even with that fast of a growth, it was still a lot of trials and tribulations when growing my platform. All right, so the first thing I want to tell you, reach out first. Follow people first. You cannot wait around hoping that people will come to you first. You go to them first. For whatever verses you're in, like Dragon Ball, Jujutsu Kaisen, yada yada, or if you're like multiverse and want to interact with everybody, there's always going to be a role-playing tag for whatever verse you want to look for. Use that tag as a guide to follow whoever you want to follow within whatever verse you're in. Not everyone you follow is going to follow back immediately, so be patient. For when they do follow back, reach out to them. Plot with them, talk with them, get to know them, like starter calls that they might post. You know, just find a way to interact with people. While you're doing all the reaching out and approaching people, make sure that you're also approachable yourself. Give people a reason to reach out to you as well. Make posts that people can interact with. Ask questions about topics. Start conversation on the timeline. Always make open starter calls. That is a guaranteed way to get interactions writing-wise. Another very important thing when it comes to building traction and interaction on your accounts is to support other people. There's always people posting stuff to be spread around. Help them spread it around. There's always groups to join when it comes to like factions, fighting groups, just any sort of group within verses, join them. When you support other people, that same support will come back to you. Whether it's reposting someone's commission sheet, whether it's reposting a recruitment post for their storyline group, it costs absolutely nothing to be supportive. You can also be very supportive by being inclusive. Plan open events that everyone can interact with. Make certain group chats and Discord servers centered around verses that you're into. The more inclusive you tend to be, it makes you more approachable. And the more approachable you are, it gives you more interactions. And the more interactions you get more traction. It all adds up together if you're like getting the point right here. My last and most important tip, I feel like, is to make sure you know how to use your platform. I'm saying this from personal experience because I definitely had my fair share of drama in certain situations. You attract more bees with honey than you do with My best advice to you is take the high ground. Now, I'm not telling you not to defend yourself, because believe me, if somebody call me fat, I'm telling them to post a big ass mama. But like, on a serious note, take this how you will. This is the best advice I could give you from personal experience. Focus on the positive parts of the hobby instead of the really negative ones. Your time and your mental health will just soar from there. Alrighty. That's all I have to say, and that's all the advice for traction I have to give. This sounds pretty simple on paper, but it's just how you apply it. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and good luck. I got faith in you, cousins. Go do some great things in that community.